What's up, guys? Welcome back for the next episode of me falling down here. What? Something's growing up there, and it sounds moist, and I hate it. Hey. F off. Thank you. That's the bad one. The good one is round. Okay. Agreed, I'd have kept the gun to handle the boys or girls she brings home. Way to be inclusive. Way to be inclusive there, Seeker. Okay, so we handled that place. Let's head on over to the next spot. I'm just gonna probably just be going site to site because I can't remember what I was really doing for my long term. Shields? How are my shields looking? Not like...
Welcome to...
As far as shields are concerned, we've got 3 out of 4? No, we got 4. Yeah, we got 4. Being an ex-marine allows me to use other means of pain rather than a gun. Yeah. Like a really, really intense purple nurple.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Oh no, not the purple nurple. Yes! The purplest of nurples. Okay. If I have a kid, I don't care who they're dating, but they aren't having any fun on my watch. Pretty much. No fun allowed in my house. The only person that's allowed to have fun is me when I'm streaming. Dang kids. Okay, so I wouldn't describe myself as quote-unquote anti-natalist, but I definitely share a lot of views with them. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as that, but yeah. If you guys don't know what anti-natalism is, then, you know, don't look it up, because chances are you'll just end up depressing yourself. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Another one of these things. Probably gonna be a suit upgrade, or... Here's where you can find more Zeleny! Woo! Freaking perfect.
60%.
More dang spiders.
80%.
Hey. It's kind of hard to see you in all this
All phases
overgrowth. What we got here? Oh yeah, resource locations. Yippee skippy. Now we can find out where damn mushrooms grow. You're right. It's close. It's close. Zablin. Another thing I mean, it's another thing I just won't use. Suit upgrades I might be able to use. I mean, the resource notifications, like... Whatever, man. Yep, my life is complete now. Now that I know where plant is. Thanks, game.
Force field is at
Love
full
you.
strength.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Critical plant suit or planet suit upgrades are worth it. Yeah, I mean most of the critical planet stuff is like worth it. I should be going to critical planets. I've just been kind of like not doing these ones because I didn't have shields, or I was lazy, or I was definitely lazy, or I didn't have shields, or maybe I was just super lazy. But yeah, yeah, no, those 15% upgrades they add up. Oh, great. Tom's Journey. How did this guy die on 17,000 planets?
20%. 40%.
Oh, great. More of these guys.
60%.
Oh, look at that sick dodge, man.
All phases complete.
Oh, suit upgrade, yay. Let's get out of here. Peace out, planet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Well, that's a lot of bugs.
3,
Yeah, there's a ton of Tom's journals. I don't even know who that Tom guy is. I don't even think I've listened to a single one of his stupid journals. I definitely care about the lore of this game. As many hours as I've put into it, like, yeah, I have not cared at all about the deeper lore. Just, yeah, Tom likes to talk. I'm definitely sure that Tom likes to talk. Yep, my whole crew died. Stubbed my toe on the bridge. It's been a letter day.
force field is at full strength.
Go here.
Prepare for hyperdrive.
After this, we might actually be able to go and find some critical level areas here. Seeker. I wouldn't say I'm anti-natalist, but fucking around builds emotional bonds in most people. With others, they probably would end up getting hurt by. Probably sounds stupid, but kind of how I feel about it. No, that's fine. You're allowed to have your own opinion regarding the situation. I've never been the type of person that's really shut down other people's opinions. I mean, yeah, everybody has things that they are for and things that they are against, but generally speaking, I'm of the opinion that if you're not making a decision that's going to actively hurt other people, then do what you're going to do. But if a decision that you do make does affect other people, plus or negative, then you do have to give it some consideration. That's right, you even have to consider positive decisions and the ramifications they may or may not have. Because no decision is 100% positive.
20%.
No such thing. Zavalin, I prefer to hurt people's
40%.
feelings. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of...
60%.
I don't really lead a life where I have that much impact on very many
80%.
people's IRL lives. Like, it is what it is. It's kind of by design. God damn it. Framework locations. I'm not even gonna deal with these stupid bugs. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here! Damn it.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh. Crushed by the door. So that's what happens.
Force field is at full strength.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Yeah, I would say that a lot of people are definitely sensitive, but
2,
whatever. That's their choice. It's their choice to be too sensitive. It's when people start to do something about it, that's when, ironically enough, when people start to do something about the things that they don't like, that's when some people would prefer that people take things into their own hands, but they like to complain when other people do actually start to take things into their own hands. It's a little
accessing archive.
funny how that works, but whatever. It is what it is.
20%. 40%.
I don't mind when a planet looks like this. Kind of like
60%.
red soup. At least I can use the flashlight. It's not all dusty.
80%.
It's nice. Ship found something. Would say a lot of people are. I'm sensitive, but I also typically don't give it. Ooh, CR3P. Oh, it's the little guy. I was a little concerned there for a second. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and peace on out of here. See you later, guys.
10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4,
I mean, you say that people lost their
0.
sense of humor, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. Every generation says the exact same things about the previous generation. That's never going to change. Say to quite a few people on a very regular basis, what's the one common factor in all of these discussions? Go ahead, I'll give you guys a second. What's the one common factor in all these discussions? It's pretty obvious. Okay.
Force field is at full strength.
We could start going to some of these other things. Tell a joke now and people want you silenced. No, Zavalin, incorrect. It's not the common factor. The common factor is people. All people. Human nature. People say nebulous terms like human nature, but I think people don't really fully appreciate the grasp of human nature. We fundamentally haven't changed very much over the, 10,000. Oh, that wasn't my question? Oh, yeah, sure it wasn't, Zavalin. Yeah, nice save. No, but, yeah, I mean, human nature. We fundamentally haven't changed for the last, 12,000 years. And we're not going to be changing anytime soon. It's okay, Zavalin. I'm also not a fast typer. But yeah, we as a quote-unquote people have not changed much, and we never will, because that's just how we are, and people trying to constantly change how humans are is a noble, if not stupid venture. Because, yeah, I think we've already proven time and time again that we as humans don't change. Some of our tools get more or less, complex, but overall, we as a people haven't changed a whole lot. It's like I was talking to one of my coworkers the other day. It's like a week, 2 weeks, fucking 5 months ago. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It kind of proves the point, though, that it doesn't matter when I said this. It's the same. You hear the phrase history repeats and all that. It's true. It's 100% true. But people don't really realize how accurately a lot of that happens. And on a grand enough time scale, I mean, everything's going to happen again. I mean, that's just literally how time works. But when it comes to, like, okay, touchy subject, I know, but the pandemic, for instance. This has happened throughout human history consistently every 100 years or so. And we haven't learned a damn thing. Our technology has gotten more advanced, which is great, but it's just kind of exasperated? Yeah, whatever. It's just kind of made certain issues that we have as humanity just kind of more intense. Like, did I find a... Oh, I did find a new Genesis planet. But, like with the pandemic, for instance, what would you say, Seeker? Let's see. In some regards, but it isn't bad as many think. We also do get better in other regards, and it'll always fluctuate. Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. I find 2 Genesis planets, KOH and HCI. 3? Oh, there's another O2. Criminy, this is like... What is this, the Goldilocks zone right here? Criminy. Let's see, we got some critical level areas here. We can go check some of these places out before we get ambushed by this boy. Let's go check this out. We'll even still have some time. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we'll still have some time because we have level 4 shields. The Framen won't be able to get... Ooh, hello. Yeah, the Framen will have some trouble getting through to us
Force field is at full strength.
super duper fast. They have to break through all of our shields. Which, I don't even know if they can. I'll be honest with you. I never actually sat there and waited. Technology's gotten better and people have gotten dumber. You don't understand that? Come on, bro. Seriously?
3, 2,
What is something that has always pushed people to make things better? People always say necessity is the mother of invention. That is 100% true. That also goes, what's another word for necessity? Difficulty. Laziness, yeah, Laziness is another word people would use to describe inconvenience. I think that we are in a god damn it! I went to a critical level planet for something other than this.
Survival guide up.
I god damn it. But okay, yeah, necessity is the mother of invention. Right now, we don't have a lot of things that are quote unquote necessary, and this is obviously in regard to my own small portion of the world, i.e., a first world nation. Obviously, there are things that I will never be able to understand from a second or even a third or fourth world country. I'll never understand the necessity that comes along with some of that. Ow, you jerk! You shot me. But yeah. Anyway, the point still stands. Necessity, mother of invention. Yada yada yada. Right now, we saw needs. Yeah, I super got shot in the face. Right now, we've got needs that we're filling with various pieces of technology, so on and so forth. I don't even really know what I'm going for. This whole talk I'm having, but the whole thing with like a lot of people nowadays is they don't need to really try as hard as they used to, quote unquote, back in the days. I mean, but I mean, hell, there are people that could this planet is the worst. I can't see shit. Look at this garbage. Oh, hi, my man. No, 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 no! Do not explode me, please. Don't do it. Don't do it, my man.
6, 5, 4, 3,
Can't see.
2, 1, 0.
Ah! I hate it. It's not fair! What about my shield? God damn it!
New captain promoted.
That's not fair. I'll call bullshit on that, but at least I'm Murphy now, so I have 150 HP. That's cool. Yep, super dead, super dead. That was some BS. Yeah, dude, straight up, they just shoved the barrel of the gun straight through the shields and just shot. Like, it's either really, really smart or really, really bullshit. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's move on with what we were doing.
Force field is at full strength.
Yeah, we can go here.
Prepare for hyperdrive.
Bastards. I don't know. Like, oh yeah, no. I mean, it's kind of hard to not die like that. I mean, the easiest thing for me to have done would have been to obviously fight them outside of the ship, so that way I couldn't have gotten cornered. But whatever. Look at this. 6 upgrade modules. Like,
5, 4,
what am I supposed to do with that?
2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
I don't know, man. Like, pretty soon we're gonna reach a breaking point, and the right people. Oh yeah, I'll have a lot more. That's gonna happen.
Launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Whatever. Seeker, it's easy to say that people are dumber, but it is a lack of common sense, and like Zan said, the need for people to actually have any reason to care. Historically, the reason you would die if you were lazy. Oh, sorry. Historically, you would die if you were lazy and couldn't master a specific craft. It's easier for people to survive, but we are not any smarter, really. See, I would actually argue that historically, we're way smarter. I mean, hell, just look at literacy. Look at literacy and all that. Historically, we're the smartest generation. But what also comes with intelligence is a overwhelming sense of entitlement you will always see. That's a good thing and a bad thing. But like I said, what's more human than entitlement? Man, holy crap. See, I guess that also kind of depends on your definition of smarter, Seeker. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. We know more. Okay, yeah. I would say we have a lot of knowledge. Yes. But smarter doesn't always equate to knowledge. That's true. Generalized skills and whatnot. You might not be considered smarter or more knowledgeable if you know how to properly use a backhaul, but pick 10 people out of a crowd and I guarantee maybe one of them might know how to use a freaking forklift. But then it's just like, come on, game. It's like, that's not funny. That's not funny. It's not funny at all.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole generalized skills thing. Like I said before, I'm a hobbyist. I've like over the course of the pandemic, I've been afforded a lot of time. Yes, Avalon. Welcome to my pain, your pain. Here I am trying to come up with semi-interesting things to say, and I'm rambling about human intelligence and generalized entitlement and, you know, how we as a human race are doomed within the next 50 years. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of people right now that are also just, like, paid to suppress information. Not even knowledge, just information. I mean, knowledge, of course, obviously. Education is only for people who are allowed to be educated, especially nowadays, which is sad. And it's not so much that people have to learn via these certain things. It's that they don't know, right? They don't know any better about where to learn and all this stuff. You see it all the time. Anybody, and I think that's one of the beautiful things about today and technology that we have and things that we have at our disposal. We as a human race can disseminate more knowledge than we have ever been able to in the history of the human race. And that is a beautiful thing. But it is severely taken for it's taken for granted. People don't realize the power that the average person has at their hands. I could literally pull up a YouTube video right now and learn how to plant an entire plot of greens out in my backyard right now. That is literally thousands of years of agriculture disseminated and put into a tiny morsel of information that is just the necessary information. And people take that just it's absurd how people feel like they're helpless or they can't do things with the knowledge that are available to them just because they've been taught a certain sense of, I don't know, freaking learned helplessness. I don't know what the term is for that, but just the fact that we could learn anything right now. It doesn't matter what language you speak. I mean, obviously there are some places where it's easier than others, like, you know, China, North Korea, you know, hell, freaking some places in the UK, even Africa, I mean, India, Jesus Christ. every place you live is going to have different standards for what's available to the people. Obviously, myself in a first world country, the United States, I take that for granted as well. Um, I'll never I'll probably never know what it's like to live in a place where you can't be told what you can and cannot learn. Like, all the people in China right now that are still fighting and still protesting. That didn't stop. They've been doing it constantly. Because they've been told what they can and can't do by their government and the people in charge, and it's a goddamn shame. Like, and it sucks because somebody like me, which has the means and the desire to do something, I mean, I don't know what I could do other than, freaking go there and plan a coup, but fucking who the hell's gonna listen to me? I'm just some stupid American. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. No, that's true, Seeker. 100%. The difference is we have more knowledge readily available, but we typically ignore it. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Seeker, let's take over China. And then do what? I don't know how to run a government. I don't even know how to run a fucking student council. Like,
Harvester destination set.
and that's another thing. Would it even be right if someone in my position were to try and do something?
3, 2,
Ethically?
1,
Yeah.
0.
But
Launch sequence
I don't know the culture.
activated.
It would just be me taking my, preconceptions over, what human rights are and trying to put them over there. I mean, for crying out loud, we haven't even gotten rid of racism and bigotry. Like, and slavery, for crying out loud. There's still slavery. It's just either got another name or we ignore it. Like, what the hell?
Accessing our
This is getting a little deep, guys. I didn't mean to get into these types of topics when I loaded up Genesis Alpha 1. It still
40%.
boggles my mind, though. Like, why does anybody give a shit about whether or not you're
60%.
gay or you're straight or you're nothing? I mean, for crying out loud, who
80%.
fucking cares? Are you happy? Can you find some semblance of what being happy is? Congratulations, you're better off than most people. Embrace that. Fuck's sake. Most people can barely live with themselves. If people figure out how to live with another person, then just let them, for fuck's sake. Shit. It's not that complicated to me, personally. Like, Jesus.
10, 9, launch
Seeker,
sequence
personally,
7,
yeah, fucking ship, you bastards.
4, 3, 2,
Alright, Seeker, personally, no. Even if we took over, it would be seen as an American trying to force our beliefs on another country. Yes, that's true. 100% true. However, and I made this point to my coworker the other day. I always say this, I made this point to my coworker. Obviously, I'm not going to name my coworker, not like it matters, but I made this point to my coworker the other day about we as a human race and how we think about certain issues. Yeah, it was Bob. Yes, it was Bob, which is funny because my name is Robert. But anyway, yeah, it's my coworker Bob. The good one? Yes. Anyway. But no, I made this point to my coworker the other day. People are thinking about this pandemic. Oh, I know, I'm bringing up the pandemic again. People are thinking about this pandemic all wrong, right? They're thinking about it as my country, your country, my family, my friends, so on and so forth. But when was the last time you thought about it as the human race needs to survive? Because personally, for me, since day one, this is about the human race. I don't care where you live. We have already proven that the virus doesn't give a shit if I'm American and you're, fucking from Saudi Arabia. Like, the virus doesn't give a shit. Obviously, conditions are going to be better for certain places, but that's just because of technology, medical, the type of life that we're afforded to live, so on and so forth. But the virus doesn't give a shit. Like, from day one, I've been thinking about this as we need to do everything that we can to make it so that everyone in the world, as a human, is safe. And that's, I mean, obviously it's not just humans.
1 0.
Oh, 100% Zavlin, but I mean, how do you do that, though? What Zavlin said was, the world will never get better until people realize we're all human, and we need to see each other as such. I agree, but how do you get such an egotistical species to do that? I mean, maybe it's a little on topic because I'm playing a literal spacefaring, cloning place that's trying to find a better place for all of humanity. And it is interesting to say that humanity in this instance, in my context of the word, is different species. There's literally humans made of rock, for crying out loud. There's humans made of energy and light, and we're considering them humans. At least I am. Like, yeah, I'm killing a lot of things, but at that point, I mean, still though, still kind of counts, right? Like, when are we gonna properly learn that? But I don't know. We haven't evolved that far yet, and it may never happen. I mean, I agree. Oh, hey, little mama, you're here for the super deep conversation where we talk about the future of humanity and how doomed we are or aren't. Welcome to the conversation. Do you have anything to add? Oh, criminy. Criminy! Anyway, that is going to do it for that episode. If you guys have any deep inquiries into how humanity should work, and if you know how we can fix the human problem, that's right, the human problem, please let me know what you think. Anyway, bye! If you're watching on the stream, stick around. I'm going to keep on playing.